Yeah, man!
Hello, my name is Miguel, and today I'm gonna make for you herbal fried chicken. Alright, so you're gonna need about a pound of chicken parts, a tablespoon and a half or a tablespoon of sea salt. You're gonna need a teaspoon of oregano, 1 teaspoon marjoram, tablespoon basil, dried. We have to use dried herbs today. A tablespoon of parsley and a teaspoon of grinded rosemary. We're going to use coconut oil for frying and wine vinegar, a tablespoon of wine vinegar or distilled white vinegar. We're using an onion and half Scotch bonnet pepper. This is our chicken parts. I bought them ready, prepared. They're clean and everything. All I have to do is just trim off any little fat. I'm still gonna wash it. You know the chicken's thigh is always messy. So go through, remove clogged bloods, trim the fat around the chicken's thigh and remove the skin. If you like skin, you can always keep it on. Just clean beneath the skin properly. Do as you see me doing and trim off the fat. Usually the chicken's thigh always have a gathering of fat right around the edges. Go through the middle part of the chicken's thigh and remove fat. This is half of a chicken's breast. I'm just going to trim off any excess fat. I just remove the skin. Alright, this is what you want. You want fresh. Make sure when you go to the supermarket you get fresh chicken that's not mouldy. Alright, now drizzle a couple tablespoons of white vinegar. Put the chicken in a bowl, add some water, drip some white vinegar, and rinse your chicken's parts properly. Wash your chicken's parts properly. It's best if you do this on the running water. So go through, clean in between the chicken's thigh with the water, rub the chicken's wing, and wash it properly. Did you know that bacteria grow faster on the chicken's skin more than anything else? That's where all of the bacteria is, on the skin. So once you do that, remove that water and give it a final rinse. When you do this final rinse, kind of squeeze the chicken's parts, removing excess water. Now we're gonna marinate. Now, this is herbal fried chicken. Grind a teaspoon of rosemary. You want the rosemary to be grinded fine, and we're using dried herbs. Alright, so we're going to gather all our herbs together on well, today I'm using this tray. A bunch of different herbs together is called herbal. This is parsley. I'm using a tablespoon of parsley. basil, a tablespoon of basil, marjoram, teaspoon marjoram, oregano, half teaspoon oregano, this is our onion. As you know, onion and just pepper make lovely fried chicken, but today I'm actually adding a lot more ingredients today. Peel your onion, remove the skin from the onion, the brown leaf, cut off ends. If you can save the first layer of the onion, that's best. This is Scotch bonnet pepper. You can use red pepper instead. Now wine vinegar. Measure and add a tablespoon. The vinegar mixed with the herbs and the onions with the pepper is gonna aid fusion, marinating the chicken. A tablespoon, or about a tablespoon and a half of salt. I use sea salt. Now use your hand with your fingers and massage the herbs in between the chicken's parts. Fold under the chicken's wing. Just make sure that all the herbs get in between the grooves of the chicken's parts. If you're using the wing, rub the herb beneath the wing. If you're using skin, rub the herbs beneath the skin. Alright, so that's the idea. Once you do that, use a lid and seal the bowl tight. Allow to marinate at least 30 minutes. Overnight is best. Next, you can use a container with a sealed lid, or you can use a Ziploc, or get a clean plastic bag like this. One person recommended paper bag. If you have a paper bag, that's good too as well. Alright, so put the flour in a container or bag, whatever you decide to use. You need about half cup of flour. All-purpose flour or any flour, doesn't really matter. Wheat flour fries good chicken too as well. So add a teaspoon of parsley and a teaspoon of basil to the flour dough. Shake it well. Put it aside for later. This is our chicken. I'm just looking at it. We are just looking at it. You see all the herbs kind of all over the chicken? That's what you want. Keep it sealed. Allow it to marinate. After marinating, and you're getting ready to fry, I'm using a medium-sized saucepan. Put the medium-sized saucepan to heat. Put the stove gauge on 4. Allow the saucepan to dry out. After a minute between 2 and there's no water in the saucepan, add oil. Use about 2 tablespoons, 2 cups, at least 2 cups of cooking oil. I use coconut oil. The objective is to pour the oil in the saucepan quarter way up, no more than a third. Very important. Allow the oil to get hot. Now this part, it's best if you flour the chicken a minute between two before frying. Remove the chickens, the marinating chicken from the bowl. Remove the onions. Don't put the onions in the flour though. You just want the chicken coated with the herbs. And be sure the chicken's wing is folded. So once you put the chickens, the seasoned chickens in the flour, seal it and shake, coating the chicken's parts with flour, evenly coating the chicken's parts with flour. So with this bag now, I just like to catch some hair in the bag, and then kind of hold the hair and then have this big hair bubbles in the bag and then shake it. Once you see no smoke, it's not ready. You're not seeing any smoke. 5 minutes later, and the stove gauge is on 4 medium low. You see the smoke? That's what you want. So just before frying, give your chicken final shake. Now before adding the chicken, the coated chicken, the floured chicken to the heating oil, shake it. Kind of shake it, remove excess flour before adding it to heating oil. When you add the first one, watch it and wait to see if the oil will overflow. And you do the same for the other one. You add the bigger piece chicken first. Or the chicken with the most bone first. So I added the thigh first, I added the chicken's breast next, then I added the leg, and then the wing. Once you do that, allow. Just allow it to fry, don't move it, allow. Get your copy of Fried Chicken Cookbook. Remember, give Cookbook 5-star and leave a comment. Links in the description. 7 minutes later, this is what it looks like. But the objective right now is to kind of flip the chicken on the other side. Flip the chicken's parts on the other side. Just go through. Use a food fork like the one I'm using. Easier to handle. And flip chickens. The frying chicken parts. Those gauges on 4 medium low. Allow. Don't move it every minute. Learn to listen when the chicken frying, how it sizzles. The lesser the sizzling gets, that means it's near to finish. 13 between 14 minutes now. This is what it looks like. Very unique. The color of it is unique. It looks like grilled fried chicken. Alright, so I'm gonna let it stay for 2 more minutes. Those gauges on 4, allow. 15 minutes now, and I know they are ready, so I'm just going to remove them. You gotta listen to the sizzle. When the sizzling gets less, that's a signal to say the chicken is ready. Go through, see which one might need a little bit more frying, and you let it stay for last. You can't say the color of these herbal fried chicken don't look interesting. Alright, I'm gonna remove the wing first. The wing has less meat on it, so it will cook faster. The chicken's thigh don't have that much meat on it too as well. So I know it's cooked. The breast, I really wanted that side to kind of brown some more. But I guess this is the color of herbal fried chicken. Kind of have that light white golden color. Different. Alright, I'm just gonna let the chicken fry. You know the breast is cooked, you know, but I kind of want it to darken a little bit on the other side, but I'm gonna take it out because I know it's ready. And just to assure myself, this is a tip. When frying chicken, if you want to be sure it's cooked, just do as you see me doing. Get a sharp knife, take it out, put it on a clean surface like a plate, and then cut from the middle down. If you can cut it all the way through, fine, but cut from the middle down and you'll see if it's cooked or not. This is obviously cooked. See, it's cooked. If you see blood, that means it's not cooked or raw flesh. After frying your chicken on the stove top, it's best if you move the saucepan from the spot you were frying. Allow it to cool. Herbal fried chicken. Visit JamaicaDinners.com for the recipe. Subscribe, like, share. You should try frying this herbal fried chicken for yourself and give us feedback when you do. Herbal fried chicken. You can see the herbs. That's a sign that you know it's herbs on this chicken. Color of it is nice. My time now. We're gonna sample this together. I know it's probably new, but they always say in life, you know, when you feel you're the first person that do something, everything in life has been done before. So that's what they said. When I was attempting to do music, well, I wasn't, but you know, I was trying a little thing. And the producer had said, when you think you're the first person that do a thing, everything in life has been done already. And I said, oh. Alright, this is a piece of half of a raisin bread. I'm eating it today with raisin bread and cheese. You can see the herbs. Crunchy and nice. Initially, I thought Old English, something, but what came to mind, but what I can't say came to mind. The flavor is fresh and clean, not tasting the herbs, not tasting any one herb. I love this herbal fried chicken. The aroma is different. Like I'm smelling the fried chicken, but it's a little bit different. And notice the chicken's color. Oh, it didn't get dark. Herbal fried chicken is great idea. An option for frying chicken. Alright, bye. You know something, guys? Cheese will go wood. Cheese would go good with this herbal fried chicken on pasta or vegetable. Add no ketchup. Alfredo sauce would would go good with this herbal fried chicken. Bye.
Yeah, man!